Hey everybody, today we're going to take a look at the World Wrestling Entertainment Championship. I really like this title. There's a lot of good things about this one. When I was looking to purchase this particular title, I had to choose between the Deluxe, which is usually super expensive, but when I found it on sale, it was basically almost the same price as the regular replica. So if you can wait for the sales, then I would wait for the sales, and you can get a much higher quality belt than what the replica would be. Even though the replicas themselves are really good, this deluxe one's pretty slick. But let's take a look at the bag real quick. I do like how on this title, you have the graphic here on the front with the World Wrestling Entertainment Championship. It does show that it is the Deluxe Leather Series. The bag itself is got more of a felt touch as opposed to the rubbery feel that some of the other ones are, so it's a little bit more fancy. So I was a big fan of how they did that. Now looking at the title itself, I don't have any nameplates on it because I haven't decided who I would try to get to autograph this. Again, so many people have held this, from like Brock Lesnar to Kurt Angle to Eddie Guerrero, RIP, Hulk Hogan, Triple H. Just the names go on and on for the wrestlers who were in this era who actually held this title. So it's really hard to pick just one. Even JBL. JBL is very underrated, and I think he would be a good one to get an autograph on this title as well. Um, but yeah, so I'm really kind of torn on who I would want to sign this one because I don't like getting multiple signatures on a title. I like it to be kind of unique to that one wrestler. But we'll go ahead and get back to the review here. So like I do like how they have these crystals. You got 6 crystals total. Now I don't know if these are like the Swarovski, being that this is the fancier version of the title. Usually there's a sticker on the back of them to kind of say that's what it is, but I don't see that on this one. So that's either fallen off or it doesn't, or it's not the actual crystals. A lot of little details in here that you can miss if you're looking at it real quick. You got the stars there. Then of course you have the eagle there on the front. It's stamped out pretty good. I do like how they have like the feathering there, so you can kind of see that in detail. Again, I wish the scratch logo was white, but I can understand why they didn't do it that way. A lot of nice little intricacies. The ability to swap out the nameplate on whoever I do get to autograph it, at least that's an option. But this belt is massive. It's just it's a huge belt. Like here you can see like this is the section right here, if I can focus. And there we go. So this is the actual plate itself. It's got a black outline on the side of it, and it's a massive plate. And this belt weighs probably about, I don't know, like 7 to 8 pounds. And you're thinking, well, that's not really a lot, and it's really not unless you're wearing it for a long period of time. Um, and so it's a massive belt. You can see it on the table. It takes up so much space. It's just a massive belt. And then here we're going to take a look at the side plates here. You have the McMahon family emblem. Then, of course, you have like the WWE logo there with the different side plates. And there's 2 on the left side and then actually 3 on the right side. So some really good things with it. So you got 2 of these plates, 2 of these plates, and then you have this one little off-center one property of the World Wrestling Federation, or actually World Wrestling something. I can't even read what that says. My vision's going bad. But again, the scratch logo itself, it's great. And then here, again, this thing is massive. Let's go ahead and take a look at the backside. And then as you can see here, the back, it's just your standard black. And then you can see the curve that this thing has. I mean, the curve on the plate is massive, and it wraps around you pretty well. Now it's not a numbered title, but here I do like how on this one the screws that hold the plates in place are a gold color as opposed to your standard black or gunmetal. So I do like that extra little touch that they have in there. You have the official plate there that says deluxe replica, so you do know that you do have a deluxe replica instead of the standard replica. So there is a difference there. And then, of course, you have your WWE sticker. and then the under 3 years old. So if you're under 3, don't eat the title. And then, but yeah, so pretty standard back end. Again, I do like the touch of the gold rivets in the back as opposed to the black ones that we usually see. But again, one of the better titles, one of my more expensive titles. But again, if you catch it on sale, it's probably about close to the same price as what the normal replica is, and I would wait if you can. Go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you like this content or want to see more, let me know. And then also leave a comment and tell me who you would get to sign this if you had one wrestler of this era. If you get one wrestler to sign it from that era, who would you get? All right, like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.